Alright, what's happening, folks? My name's UNHOST. Welcome to another episode of F.A.C.T.S. Today I'm going to teach you guys all about the Firework rocket and the Firework star. We're going to talk about all the variations, everything you can make, and yeah, I'll pretty much try to make everything in the most simplest of terms so that everybody can understand, and it'll be a good time. So pay attention, have some fun. Alright, so first and foremost, guys, I would like to let you know that fireworks have just come out in the last snapshot, so they are subject to change. So check the description in case there is any changes or anything like that. But let's break it down to the basics. We've got the Firework rocket and we got the Firework star. The Firework star is kind of the basic, the building material that is needed to make the rocket. And the way you make one of those, we'll come over to the crafting grid. Gunpowder is going to be your basis for everything. Now you need at least one type of dye. We'll use some different shades of blue for this one, and we'll do some white. Let's make sure we got some left over. And you could do one, you could fill it up if you'd like. And you've also got the variations over here. So everything's basically going to be a shapeless recipe for now. It means you can put it anywhere in the crafting grid, it doesn't really matter. So we'll talk about the additions real quick. If you just have a regular dye and gunpowder, you'll have a small ball, little small explosion sphere. We make it a little bit bigger, add a fire charge, come over here and see it says large ball. We can add diamonds for a little trail. You can see there at the bottom it says trail. We go over here with the gold nuggets that'll make a star-shaped firework. The creeper heads, or any other head in the game, is going to make a creeper head. You'll see it says creeper-shaped firework. The feathers are going to have a little burst. It's going to burst from a central point. The glowstone dust is going to actually twinkle at the end after it's exploded. Alright, so let's go ahead and make our first firework star. So we'll make this at first, we'll make it all the shades of gray and such like that. And we'll just have it regular. Now if you bring it back into the crafting grid and add more colors into it, this will make a fade. So let's go ahead and make our first firework star and eventually make a firework rocket. So at first, we'll just have it all kinds of shades of gray. There we go. We'll have no special effects so far. Just a regular one. Now, if you go ahead and add more dyes, what it will do is it will actually fade. Now, it's kind of like an after explosion. You guys will see what I'm talking about once we do this. So basically what we've got now is it's kind of a black, white, and gray, and it'll fade into all these other different colors. So we'll go ahead and take a stack of these right here, and drop all that. And there's some kind of glitch where it's doing the stacks. The fireworks are nowhere near finished, I can tell, so there will be some changes made, and I'll probably make another video with that. So what we're going to do, bring these back in the crafting grid, bring our star over here, bring some gunpowder, and bring some paper. Now you can add more gunpowder in the other crafting slots to make it go a little bit higher. Makes the fuse a little bit longer. Well, not exactly the fuse, it just makes it go a little bit higher. So we'll make this one go as high as possible, and we'll see how many that is. Okay, so it's going to be 3. 3 is the most you can put in there. So what it's going to do is we're going to have a small ball, black and white, fade into, and that thing went high. Fade into different colors, as you guys could see, which is pretty neat. Black and white into a bunch of different colors. And you guys can see they kind of go to different areas. They don't explode at the same height all the time. Now if you want to check out what the flight duration is, it'll be 1 through 4, and you guys can see this one's going to be 1. It's a fresh new firework. It's probably one of my favorites, and of course they're better at nighttime. Check that out. So if you guys want to mess around with the variations and stuff, you guys can go ahead and download the snapshot. It'll be in the description below. You guys can mess around with them. I won't ruin everything for you. I don't do that. But we will play around and see what will mix. Alright, so what can be mixed and what can't be mixed? The diamond, which adds the trail, and the glowstone dust, which adds the twinkle. Those are both after effects, so those can go with things like creeper heads, but the creeper heads and the things like fire charges cannot be mixed together. But you can replace that with the fire charge. And these are the things that have the abilities at the top, which, like it says, burst up there. We've got the creeper shaped, and the last thing we got is the star shaped. So we'll do the star shaped black trail with twinkle. Take that out. We'll add a little After Effects. Now, I'm not sure if you can add anything in after... Nope. Don't think you can add any effects afterwards. This is just the second stage, basically. I'm gonna get rid of all that. Come back in here. Make our firework. And we'll just have the flight duration be 1, and let's see how these puppies turned out. Alright, that's pretty sweet. Alright, so you guys go ahead and download the snapshot. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys learned a thing or two. Y'all have a good one. Adios.